What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to be talking about the #1 XP method. We're going to be talking about earning 19 competitive points fast. The XP for you guys to go ahead and get that free comp player, the Montez Sweat. A lot of you guys have been asking me to explain it and show gameplay with it, so I'm going to kind of speed up the gameplay, but it should take you about 10 minutes inside the solo battles. All the things I'm going to show you right now, you can do offline without actually have to play anyone and having to deal with any rage online, okay? But in order to get everything together, you're gonna have to play some of the MUT champions as well in order to get more, but I'm just showing you really quickly how you can get 19. I mean, we're gonna get 19 competitive pass XP right now in this video, all right? So pretty much, I just showed you guys about the fumbles. Focus in on that, and you're gonna be focusing on the stats. Now, for this video in particular, we already had 15 touchdowns. We're gonna be getting 15 more, and we're gonna be rushing for 250 plus yards in the single game. Now, whenever they give you stats like this, it's always very important for you guys to go ahead and make sure, okay? Always make sure that you're doing the things that are very excessive in solo battles, because if you try to do it in regular head-to-head games, you're gonna rip your hair out. Most of you guys are probably already bald because you've been playing Madden all year, so you don't want to keep doing that throughout the entire process, all right? So we're gonna take a look at this real quick. Right now, as of the time of this video, we are a MUT level 47, so we're looking towards that max MUT level. Keep in mind that everything that we're doing right now is also contributing for us to get more XP for the regular MUT level, but we're focusing in on the competitive pass for the free Montez Sweat. All right, so we're going to be taking a look at the solo battles. I'm going to be walking you through it right now and what you have to actually do in order to make sure that you get it done successfully. Every time you go into a solo battle, they're going to always reset it, and you'll see that screen when you're going into it for the first time. We don't typically play solo battles. You know, it's towards the end of the year, so it's crazy. Like, it'll boot you out, it gives you 100 coins, but then you go right back into it, and then you just select rookie. All right, that's the key. If you're getting the fumbles, you have to select rookie. All right, you can play it early in the year with the highest levels and stuff like that to kind of see what blitzes work and things like that, but you don't need to do that right now. All right, what we're trying to do is simply get the XP. All we want is XP, so we're specifying the rushing touchdowns and rushing for 250 yards in a single game and getting the fumble. So with these, right, when it's on rookie, it's always going to be a fumble. Okay, usually EA Sports will probably give you the fumble. Sometimes you might get cheated, but it's very, very simplistic. You run down the field, flick up on the right analog stick, you're going to get a fumble. Rookie mode, solo battles, all right? As you're doing this, remember, you only need 6 fumbles. So as you go through this, count it out or write it down so that you're not doing too much, because you don't want to have to keep going back and forth. One of the run plays that I really like, this is in the Saints playbook. You could go ahead and run that halfback stretch out of deuce close. It's really, really good against the computer. You can flip it either side. It'll work regardless of whatever mode you're in. If it's all Madden, whatever it is, rookie, it's always going to work. But rookie mode, it'll pretty much work all the time. So it's a lot easier that way. All right. So we're going to go ahead and speed through it as we go through with the quarter, so you guys can kind of, get a sense for it, that we go through the whole, the whole thing. I just want you guys to see, you kick it off, fumble, you get the ball, run it in, kick it off, fumble. It's the same exact thing over and over again. Now remember, you don't want to run it in when you recover the fumble. You want to sit down so you can get the rush yards, because you're going to accumulate that 250 yards over the period of time that you're actually doing this. All right. So as you're actually simulating it and going through it, remember, you got to still get the yards. All right. The rushing touchdowns are also there, but you got to still get the yards. So always drop down when you get the fumble. All right. So like I said, I'm going to speed through it. I want you guys to see it. It's the whole game. But remember, you don't chew clock until the end. All right. After you get all the stats. Now, if you're someone that didn't do anything on that actual competitive pass board, I want you guys to remember, it's very, very simplistic. The entire thing is extremely simplistic. You're not going to have any issue. You run down the field, you blast the CPU, you get it, you run stretch out of deuce close. It's the Saints playbook. You keep doing that over and over again. You repeat it, and everything is going to be okay. All right. Like I was saying before, there are other things that's on that list, like the scoring the 250 points, recording interceptions. If you guys need that broken down, I can do that as well. But pretty much it's all the same thing. All that you would do is you would get a lead for the interceptions. I've been getting that a lot. Yo, G, I can't intercept the ball. Who can, bro? The ball goes right through your body. This is Madden NFL 23. But when you play solo battles, right, and it's on rookie, or even if you have it one step above, like maybe pro, whatever, you just got to come out and play coverage after you're up by 21. Okay, once you're up by 21, the computer feels that they have to score. Just don't go up by more than 21. Because once you do that, they start to run the ball and do weird stuff to try to get out the game. So you got to make it look like it's competitive in order for it to actually work. What I'm telling you right now, as far as the interceptions, the scoring the points, I just do that organically by just playing it, playing the game and stuff like that. So that's not anything that's really too crazy. You can see right there, I ran backwards. I will run backwards time to time because I want to gauge how many yards I have. Remember, if you ever want to know how many rush yards you have while the actual game is going on, just go ahead and run the ball and just drop down in the middle of the field. And it'll pop up under the scoreboard and let you know how many yards you actually have at that time. All right? But typically, once it's on rookie, anybody can do it. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter what your skill level is. It doesn't matter what's going on with that. You just simply go out there and, pretty much run the ball, run stretch after you get the fumble on the kickoff. Remember, you're flicking up on the right stick. Some of you guys flick down, but the down on the right stick is really crazy. Now, all of what you need to do in the second half, if you have everything else done, is just run for first downs and drop on the ground. That's it. Because you're trying to get out of the game fast. The second half should be typically all just running the ball super fast, dropping on the ground, and that's it. You don't need to do anything else. Everything that you need to do, it should be able to be done inside of the, inside the first half. All right, so just make sure you guys understand that. And then pretty much the chew clock is what makes it very, very limited. So you're gonna probably need like 10 minutes to do this. You get the 19, and then you continue to work towards getting everything else done. But ultimately, we don't have any other stats needed for the actual full game XP for the max level. So I already have my rushing yards done. I already have my rushing touchdowns. I have everything done already. So I don't need any of that. If you need more things, you can take your time with this. There is literally no reason to rush it, but I'm just letting you guys know you can get all of this done in about 10 minutes. All right. So like I said, I just did this to get more, points or whatever, just to make sure that everything was all set. I didn't want to, probably have EA not give me the 15 touchdown. So I just got an extra touchdown at the end of the game. You can like to make it very simplistic, just write it down so that it's not something that you forget, because that's the most annoying thing. And all of us have done it, where you'll come out of the game and you think it's all over, and then EA is like, yo, you missed one. You're like, yo, what? How did I miss one? There's no way. I did everything. It happens, all right? And it happens to all of us. So just make sure, jot it down, get that done. And that's pretty much it. Like I said, all of this can be done very, very quickly. If you just understand exactly what you're doing and you have your game plan, it's all done. You know what I'm saying? So this is pretty much what we're going to go ahead and do. I'm going to show you guys right now as we break down. You'll see we get the 19 competitive pass points. Now, I had a really bad week with MUT champs. Usually, I'm 21, 22 plus wins, sometimes 24. This week, I changed some stuff up. It's all crazy, bro. I don't know what's going on right now. It's a really wild situation. So we're going to have to figure all that out. But if you guys are having issues, this is one way that you can stay offline. You're not playing anything online. You're just going out there and pretty much playing solo battles, and you can, max those out. Now, remember, every week you get new stats. So you can repeat this method, and if something else comes up where you need to know about what's going on, I will definitely update you. But all we're trying to do right now is go ahead and get that Montez Sweat. We're not concerned with anything else. All the stats are maxed out. We got the fumbles done. And pretty much right now, you just saw the #1 XP method, and getting those competitive pass points is going to really help you guys out. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You have a beautiful day. Stay blessed. One love, y'all.